Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today, I mean, it is a speed build of a library, but I kind of not even kind of I literally did the bare minimum on the lot because I thought it would be fun to come back and do the landscaping and then also like the detailing on the inside of the lot together. I might make those two more videos, but I don't know, it feels like I'm dragging. But I also kind of want to shorten what is in the video so that I can continue to post consistently while I'm like going through more busier parts of my life, because right now, or really the past week, my cousins have been in my house. Like I mentioned in my last video, one of them is like 8 and then the other one I would say maybe 10, probably 9. I think it's like 7 and 9 because they're like 2 years apart. Actually no, they're only a year apart, so 8 and 9. I don't know, like second and third grade, I think. Isn't this so cute? Like second and third grade, and then their youngest brother is like 3, and then that was from my mom's side. Well, I mean they're my second cousin, but then my other cousins from my dad's side came over in the midst of that, and they're both like I think they're like 3 and 4, so it was a lot, and my parents didn't help, so I really didn't have time to do anything. And the only time I was able to be on my PC consistently was when we were playing Fortnite, because that was the only way to get them to be copacetic and calm. You know, it's not really calm. I guess more all in one place at one time. But you know, family is everything. Family is life. Family is love. So I'm not mad about it. I don't know. I'm not a perfectionist. Well, a little bit. I just don't like to not be able to do things in the way I plan to do them, and it makes me upset that I didn't like. If I had a really fully taken in how much of a responsibility it would have been for them coming over, you know, supposed to be for a vacation, but really turned more into a babysitting for free gig. But that's okay, I suppose. But yeah, I would have definitely pre-recorded and like forced myself to do it last week, but I don't want to burn out and like try to finish the entire build to like the degree that I would like to, because y'all know me, like I'm going to add the grunge on there, I'm going to add the stuff with tool and pull it off the lot, add cars, add parking and all that stuff. So I want to be able to do that in a separate video where I can actually like give myself time and space to flesh out the build to the degree that I want to. So I was thinking, like, the thing is, I want to do like a build with me type style. Like, if you've seen Devin Bumpkin, he is my favorite Sims builder ever. Like, I love his style. I love his landscaping to the T. Obsessed. His personality, obsessed. His accent, obsessed. He's also gorgeous, so that's a plus. And he's a Virgo, so that's a plus plus. I'm a Virgo, by the way. Don't say you hate Virgos, because like I get that all the time, and they're like, but I like you. I'm like, yeah, just because I'm like masking really bad. I'm masking my haterade. Get your thirst quenched. I'm sorry, I can't quote Nicki anymore. I'm like, obviously I'm Team Megan. So it's like it's hurtful because I love Nicki's music. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, like how if anybody watches him, he's a Sims YouTuber, like I said, and he builds, and he built the bar. What is it called? Gnome arm in the cottage living. He built that lot. If you don't know who he is, I don't know why you wouldn't know. Like, you gotta go check him out. I mean, he's pretty big, obviously. But what am I talking about? Oh yeah, he does like his builds in different parts. Like he builds all the worlds. Like he rebuilds all the worlds, and he does like different parts for each lot. So he does like a build. Like he is actively building the entire time. Like there's very seldom does he do speed builds like in the middle of the video or like in the middle of that series specifically. And I feel like I would like to do that and like talk through it, but I don't think it's actually feasible for me to do that until I'm back in my apartment, because although I don't really care about talking like when I do like the voiceover or something, but it's much easier to like pause and start again when I'm doing a voiceover as opposed to me building, because I feel like the thought process, like you will want to hear the whole thought process, but like if somebody knocks on my door in the middle of my thought process, can I promise that I won't scream? No, I can't. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, like I do definitely want to do like a slower pace, because honestly, like the whole thing with YouTube and the whole reason I love YouTube and like I will always be on YouTube as long as it stays the way it is like it promotes long form content. No matter if that's like taking a TikTok, like where TikTok is average 15 seconds to 30, even if it's just like a 5 to 10 minute video, I feel like it's just there's so much value in being able to see thought processes, like no matter what it is, like whether it's Sims or not, like just being able to see somebody speak through the entirety of their thoughts. You know what I mean? Like I feel like TikTok, you have to get that, like it's not even like a punchline. I feel like I'm not sick of people saying that, but it's like people are like, well, you don't only get part of the story on TikTok. Like, I think you can get adequate information on TikTok, or you can get your point across on TikTok. But I talk too much. I'm the problem. Like, I don't have the ability to make my media concise enough. Like, I also post, like, I make jewelry and stuff, so like I post that on my TikTok, and I also draw, so I post that on my TikTok, and like, I don't know, I have such a hard time because I'm like, y'all don't want to see the full speed paint. And it's like I'll post like a 2 minute speed paint on there, and then like it would do half as well if I just literally post the picture of the drawing on there. And I'm like, but you don't get the full image. I don't know, like I want to see the process. So I don't know. I also have another channel where I posted like commentary over my art and stuff, but it's just so much, especially in this home. Like, it's just a lot, and I have to like accept that I can't do everything everywhere all at once. Who wants to watch that movie again? I love that movie. I watched it while I was working at Goodwill. I was hanging my rack, but like my like rack of clothing, but I had my phone like in the pile of clothes. As I was watching it, like my freaking like manager just kept walking past. I'm like, y'all move out of my way, I'm trying to watch a movie. But it was gorgeous, and I loved it so much. Yeah, there's a lot of media I need to watch. I was gonna talk about the build, but for some reason, like the where I can see the build playing is paused. So I kind of like just forgot that I was even doing that. But for this library, I really just, there's a reference picture. It's probably like the most recent one on my Sims Pinterest board, which is in the description always. Is the actual reference picture is a theater, and when I saw the picture, I said, I want to like eat this. Like, is it okay if I want to eat this? It seems so, I don't know. Like, I just feel like ancient what? The building like old. Actually, honestly, it probably is like from 1600s. There's no way. Like maybe old is like 1850. Tragic time. But like older buildings that are all stone are just so powerful to me. Like the fact that the building materials could last that long, and like the building is fully standing. Like, yeah, there might be some things wrong with it. There's no heating, there's no AC, but like the building itself is still, like, it still has integrity, if that makes sense. So I don't know, the picture just really captivated me. And then also like, is like, I feel like it's a builder thing. Like the small details of something is like, you're like, wow, I need that in the Sims. Like they had like a little banner above the doors. I don't remember what it was on it, but like it was like things like the Foxbury and Brightchester banners that you can put up at like the fair. The fair? What? Like what's it called when you get like the hype? I want to say the hype festival, and that's like literally so far from the word. It's like the pep rally. Like if you had like a pep rally or like a football meet or something like that, like those little banners, or not little, they're like really big. Like think about that streamed across the door. So I have to remember to add that detail when I do the exterior in more detail. But yeah, so, but like what I also liked, even though this wasn't even part of the reference picture, I could picture it, and I said, this is gonna be gorgeous, right? So I did it. The window that's in the roof, because like if you bring your Sim there and like the window is hitting on their desk, like that's gonna eat. Like that's literally just gonna eat. Like I just love things like that in The Sims. I don't know. I think light. I think light is beautiful, especially in The Sims. Like if the sun is not coming into the building in the way I want it to, I'm moving a lot. I'm building on a different lot. And like here, honestly, it's not the most favorable conditions. I prefer the morning light just because I have the softer haze lighting mod in, so it just looks gorgeous all the time on there. It's like a pinkier, warmer sun color when the sun rises in the game. So I love a good morning light. But honestly, like on community lots, it's probably better for it to be in the nighttime, or not the nighttime, or like the afternoon, for the sun to be hitting directly on the building, and then over on this lot is the evening. My whole computer like just froze, but I mean it froze because they went to sleep. Like I have like a 5-minute timer, so I literally got scared that everything deleted. Honestly, this is the best I've done on the first round, like the first try through. Like I think maybe I'm getting better at this, or maybe I'm comforted by the fact that I know it's only 12 minutes, so I'm not like getting stressed. Cause like what was the one before this, the shopping street that I built, I said I don't think I can speak for 30 minutes, and then it started thundering, so I started getting scared that my computer was going to crash. So this one, the vibes are just better in general. Also, my parents aren't home, so that's better. And I'm pretty sure my older cousin is downstairs, and my mom like hinted at it, so I'm like a little bit scared. But anyways, so I tried to do like a yellow accent in this, but I didn't want it to be like so like blue and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. So I kind of tried to be subtle with it. Also, aren't those windows gorgeous? I think, are they from vampires? And then like what I really thought was clever, I mean like it's not like a big brain, but I thought it was cool. I turned those bigger windows in, like I think you just press like the little, it's like an arrow sign on the keyboard right next to the arrow keys, and so I flipped it into where that detail that is above the window, that arch part, is on the inside, because if it was on the outside it was going to clip with the other windows, but I was like, this is the perfect window, like this is exactly what I want. So I flipped on the inside, and then that led me into doing like the balcony area, and having like, so the wall, like I don't know, yeah, so the arch above the window would intersect with the upstairs ceiling, because there is an upstairs ceiling, so I thought that was very pretty. And like those curtains from, what you call it, Desert Lux, gorgeous. Honestly, the Sims, they did their big one with that one singular pack when they made the game free. Also, how do y'all feel about Love Struck? I'm living, but I'm not, like, I don't know, I'm a little bit scared of it, like, but then maybe this is because I'm not like a romantic person. I'm about to say I'm not a romantic sim. I don't know, like I feel like some people are like, oh, I'm about to be living for that. My son's about to be living a movie, but I don't know. So how do y'all feel? This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the screenshots that I just fully talked through. See y'all later. Bye.